Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. Going to be continuing our Let's Play series through Fantasian Neo Dimension. We left off, we're in the process of gathering all of our robots for the secret base. Halfway through. See where the next one is. Ah, deck of a ship, right. Don't know how I forgot that one. Bridge is probably the closest location. Not on this side. I'm just gonna go back in and go the other way.
Look, another comrade.
Diagnostics suggest it is broken as well. Let us return it to the secret base. Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
At first, I thought I was lucky to be transported to a luxury liner. But I could not move, and the wind nearly blew me right off the deck. I was so busy hanging on for dear life that I could hardly enjoy the view. Thank you for your help. Please, take this. I hope it helps you save our other friends.
Oh, nice.
Thanks. That's a huge help.
Another experience stone.
What do you want to search for?
Can you find stuff other than our friends?
Oh, great kings! I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. During your absence, I took the liberty of upgrading the communicator.
What manner of upgrade?
It can now approximate the location of locked treasure chests. It analyzes any keys you have and compares them to its chaos database.
Huh.
This allows it to locate chests that your keys can unlock.
Interesting.
Let me get this straight. If we've got a key, this thing is our ticket to finding treasure?
That is correct. In fact, you don't even need to have a particular key on hand. As long as you've held a type of key before, it can find locks to fit it.
That sounds convenient. Thank you.
Thanks.
Robots. Six left. Underwater in a forest. So there is this area right here. Get to go up to this pond.
Another one of our robotic comrades.
Looks like there's one over there, too.
Ooh, 2 for 1.
Okay, let's take our friends back to the base.
Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
My time in the forest was very informative indeed. I learned that I do not enjoy being poked and plucked by wild animals. I am glad I did not end up gathering any data on robot-eating monsters. Take this with my thanks. I hope you...
Thank you. I am sure that we will put it to good use.
in a mech-infested city.
A mech-infested city.
That is worrisome. We
Or else.
Okay, so is that just the part of events? Do I need to go in buildings? Oh. Not there.
deploying barrier. Attributes unclear.
I'm gonna use a research lens with her. They're all chaos ones.
Electrical discharge. Ow! Activating defense system. Invaded.
No need to worry.
They're the ones that do the curse quake, okay. Oh right, his fight's an area now. I forgot about that. That's pretty cool.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, I didn't see it. Go back to the crystal ball thing again. While we're here. I don't like her. She works for Vam. So, need to be careful.
Shoo, shoo! Darken my door no longer.
Hey, that crystal ball looks familiar.
What?
It's Zinniker's.
Aye, no doubt about it. This here's my property. Look, lady, just give the ball back, all right?
But without it, my fortune-telling business is ruined.
Not my fault.
Can you really use that crystal ball for fortune telling?
So what if I can't? It's your fault anyway. You're the reason Lord Vam stripped me of my true powers.
Fast! I've an idea.
Huh?
Let's say we brought you something to replace the crystal ball. Would you make a trade for it?
What am I gonna bring her?
I suppose so, since it did belong to you apparently. But you'll have to bring me something exceptionally good.
It's a deal. Now sit tight.
Are you sure you've thought this through?
Come on, let's swing by the Maxi toy box. If I know your old man, he's got something squirreled away in there.
Here's hoping you're right. It's probably a safe bet, though.
Come to think of it, I remember him mentioning there's a secret room.
A secret room?
Aye. Of course, that's all he said about it. We'll have to do some searching. But whatever's in there, it must be worth enough for Bernard to take the trouble to hide it. Huh?
Okay, let's go check it out.
Maxi toy box is not here. That's the Eddie one.
Dad said it came from the ruins of an ancient civilization. I wonder where those ruins are.
I read that.
Some spots on this map are marked. The royal capital, vents, and one more, pointing to a deep valley way in the south of Vibra.
We got keys. only have 3 though. I think I need. Oh, I get another key somehow. Okay. Ori mail, even higher armor by a lot. Cyclone ring, armor up, damage up, speed up. Oh, for sure. You're gonna take the massive armor. You're gonna have a second jewel now, so let's give you a defense up. You're gonna take the piercing depth. And for now, we're also going to swap you to the increased experience gem. Hold up. I have 2 of these. Swap the wrong person? Right, we can get rid of the holy. So, and give him accuracy again. And during battle, increase the potency of healing skills and healing item used on the bearer. I don't really want that. Survival instincts, though. Making him stay at 1 so that he can heal afterwards. That seems pretty good. Need to reduce or change her again. Give her an MP up 3. Ah, that's what the other the anima globe was for. Next combat gets us a dimension fight. Are we ready for that? Mana's looking pretty low.
Activating defense system.
Here we go again. Pierce. Be gone.
Sure.
Engaging lightning attack.
You're toast.
It's a good arrow rain time.
Here's my target. Here's my target.
Engaging lightning attack.
You're toast. Feel the flame.
I didn't hit the guy in front, dang it. Clicked it too quickly.
Engaging lightning attack.
There. Be gone. You're done.
Beam.
With another arrow rain here.
Here's my target. Here's my target.
Since a lot of these are resistant to shadow, arrow rain's probably a really good choice.
Beam.
Lightning heals the chick.
Engaging lightning attack.
Time to end this. You're done.
Down to the last 5. Down to the last 3. Don't want arrow rain. Go with the dark. Can I curve it? Can, but I won't kill him.
Just getting started.
See, we got 6 SP. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna take it. I'll hold off on the rest. Don't know that I... Let's see... Leo's house instead? What does Vinegar's quest say?
A book that Dad wrote.
Ah, okay.
My sensors are detecting an unidentified space.
A hidden room. Cool.
Hidden room? Did Dad have a secret room here? I had no idea this was here.
Not what I would have expected. Is that a
All of this stuff was my
pizza
mom's.
on top of a vinyl record player?
That was hers. And this too. When I was a kid, if I saw one reminder of Mom, I couldn't focus on anything else. Dad said he got rid of everything that reminded me of her so I could move on. It's a recording device. That's Mom playing piano. Dad must have recorded it.
It's a recording of Leo's mother playing the piano. He closes his eyes and listens intently. He knows this song because she taught it to him. Leo's memory. Leo slowly opened his eyes and looked around the room. It was filled with his mother's belongings. They were all in good condition and well maintained. Leo could feel a subtle warmth from the furniture, as if someone had been using it recently. The room was like a time capsule, full of memories of his mother. Leo's eyes stopped when they reached the top of the bookshelf. A childhood memory played across his mind, as vivid as if he were living it again.
Look, darling. Look how he laughs when he hears the sound.
Desena gently rang an orange, fish-shaped toy bell. Clang, clang. Its gentle timbre filled the air. Young Leo broke into peals of laughter beside his mother. Desena shook the fish left and right around his smiling face. Leo's gaze followed its every movement as he reached for it with his hands.
My turn!
Desena placed the toy fish into Leo's outstretched hands.
Try bringing it, but be gentle.
The toy was nearly too big for young Leo's hands, but he joyfully held it up to his ear and shook it all the same. He grinned as the bell clanged again. Bernard looked up from his half-read research documents to watch his wife and son playing with the fish. At the sound of their laughter, he couldn't help but smile himself. The sound echoed clearly in Leo's memory. Just as vividly as he could hear it, he also saw his mother and father's smiling faces. In this room, there had been family. There had been laughter and comfort. Leo looked around the room once more. If taking the fish in his hands awakened such memories, perhaps other objects would have the same effect. He reached for a book on the shelf. The Crying Sun. Sure enough, On the cover was an illustration of a large sun with tears falling from one eye. Leo gently opened the picture book. As the pages rustled under his fingertips, he looked back over doodles he'd made in the margins years and years ago.
Leo? Come on, Leo. Time for bed.
At the sound of his mother's voice, Leo ran right for the bookshelf.
Read it! Read it!
Again? Are you sure?
Yeah!
But I read you this book last night, and the night before, and 5 times last week. How about a different book tonight?
I want this one!
Okay then. The Crying Sun it is.
I like the sun.
You know what? I'm pretty fond of it myself.
Desena tucked Leo into bed and opened to the first page.
The big sun above lights the ground with his love.
In this story, the sun and the ground are good friends, but they're too far apart to play together. So their other friends, the wind and the sea, try their best to bring them together. Even as a child, Leo knew it by heart. Every night, he laughed and cried at the exact same pages. And every night, once the story was through, he would say,
Again!
Desena couldn't resist her beloved son's eager face. She'd nod, turn back to the first page, and start again from the beginning. She read it over and over until Leo fell asleep. Leo breathed deeply, as if he could draw those peaceful days back inside him. He surveyed the old room once again, on the hunt for more memories. Leo found a single sheet of notes left on the mirror stand. It was covered in mathematical formulae. His mother, Desena, was a physicist. She'd spent her life investigating everything about their world. Desena not only sought to learn the origins of the world, but also about magic and other powers that transcended natural law. She was also deeply interested in the human mind. Desena theorized that human emotions produced powerful energy. Magic, she thought, was only one method of utilizing this energy source. Depending on the strength of the emotion felt, the energy also varied in intensity. Desena was convinced that the energy produced by human emotions was the hidden key to uncovering the mysteries of the world. The universe continuously expands, slowly losing energy and increasing in entropy in accordance with the second law of thermodynamics. However, Desena believed that it retained some energy due to a powerful energy source we know as emotion. She proposed that emotional energy operates on similar principles as gravity.
When people love someone, other than themselves, that forms a strong bond, just like gravity.
Desena explained her theory to Leo as if she were reciting a fairy tale.
When they love someone?
That's right. That is when their gravity is at its strongest.
Gravity? What's that?
Desena picked up the nearby toy fish and dropped it onto Leo's palm. The fish lay flat on Leo's hand.
See? You love that fish, don't you? That's what's keeping you together.
I don't get it.
One day, you'll come to understand what love really means. But it isn't just love. Sorrow, pain, loneliness, joy, excitement. All of these are like gravity. They're all made of immense energy. They are the glue that holds our universe together.
Immense energy?
That's right. Just giving off that energy may be our role in the universe. Almost. But it's not enough just to love. You must learn to love with all your heart.
I already do, Mom. I love you with my whole heart.
I know you do, Leo. I love you too. The gravity between you and me is very, very powerful, Leo. That's why I'll never leave you.
Yeah.
Desena's comforting words rebounded in Leo's memory.
You will always be in my gravitational field.
These notes are full of equations, but what they mean's way beyond me. This one looks like it might mean something.
You are always in my gravitational field.
Mom used to say it a lot. Her theory was that human emotions, especially love, work like gravity.
Gravity.
Hey,
Silver tarot cards.
I remember these cards. They were really important to Mom. She said they were a precious gift from somebody. I'm sure she'd understand if we need them to get the crystal ball back. Let's see if Mora will take them. This note's in Mom's handwriting. It's Mom's piano.
Alexandrite. Okay, let's see what that is. Auto Quick. Automatically cast Quick at the start of every battle. Well, what does Quick do? Give that to him, because hopefully that means he gets to go like first, so that's free buffing at the beginning of combat. Still don't know how to get up there. You have to do this every single time. It's so annoying.
Here you go. How's this for a trade?
Where did you get these cards?
Do you want them or not?
They belong to my most beloved.
Your most beloved?
My late husband. Oh, I can still feel the warmth of his fingers on them.
Your husband read tarot cards?
He did. And unlike mine, his predictions were almost always right.
How did my mom end up with his deck?
One stormy and treacherous night, a woman saved my husband's life. He told me he'd given his cards to that woman to thank her. Without the cards, his fortune-telling lost its spark. But he was still happy. Because he'd repaid what he owed.
Mom.
I wish I could thank your mother in person for saving my beloved. Here, this belongs to you. I'm sorry I ever pretended it was mine.
Water under the bridge.
What he said.
Oh, his cards. His precious cards. It's like he's finally come home.
Crystal ball.
Thank you for bringing me my husband's precious tarot deck. Take this with you. It's the very least I can do.
Onyx Phantom Quartz. Phantom Quartz is Personal. Onyx L Dark Resist 3. Do I have anything else to do with the crystal ball? No. Let's go to Captain's room. Nope. Let's go to Chaos Realm Laboratory. I want to find him and talk to him. There he is. He didn't say anything. Turn defense 1. Slightly increases defense on every turn. Yeah. We can go ahead and give him... Jesus. Where are all these coming from? $25 defense for getting rid of regen. That's perfectly fine with that. Seneca's precious crystal ball. Mech infested town could also be old district. It is not, though. Remember how to get over there. There we go. Okay, not here. So what about... Oh, oh, there's shiny though. Mech infested town. I feel like there's something I haven't found yet. I want to pilot the ship. I don't want to. What is this? It wasn't here before, right?
What's going on?
I'll be scuttled. All the gauges have stopped.
The warp device won't work either.
Well, that's great.
Do you hear that? That's weird. Why isn't anyone moving?
Looks like we're the only ones who can move. It's like time stopped. Great. We're in the Triangle of Calamity. Do you hear that? Sounds like someone's voice.
What is this?
I'm hearing a voice in my head.
Yeah, I hear it too.
birth. Everything. Tears. Wrath. Resentment. Love. Unending. Unrising. Immaterial.
I probably shouldn't have saved before while in here, because I can't get out if
I don't recognize
this is something I can't do right now.
Zineker?
It's Yim. There's gotta be more.
Voice crystal. Okay.
Let's check out other areas. We may be able to escape.
That's what I was doing. Damn it.
I hear all these voices, and they're all Yim.
Yim, your sister?
Acts of chaos never ceasing. Rites of order unfettered. All ever shrouded. Life's eternal pageant plays out upon the stage of truth.
Yim.
Did time stop because of her?
Recommended level's 44. We're a bit under-leveled, you gotta say. Don't see any. Order modes. It smelled like a salty old man. We're already committed.
Activating defense system. Attributes unclear.
Yep. Megaton bomb. Died in one hit. Wasn't expecting that.
I'll handle them.
Evaluating enemy. Electrical discharge.
Not gonna be able to hit that many of them, so.
Darkness, aid me!
Attack!
Fascinating, I'd say.
Don't see any items, right?
Yim, are you trying to make me remember?
Zineker?
Yim keeps saying to remember our world.
It was raining. Jas disliked making it rain upon their new realm, but Yim wanted something to remind her of home. As Vam stepped outside of their palace, he thought back to a day when they'd argued about the rain. Like Yim, Vam was fond of rain. Tiny droplets of water settled on the smooth white walls of the palace as mist slowly spread across the distant horizon. The four of them knew precisely when the rainfall would begin and end. Manipulating the climate of this planet was trivial for them. The world where the two pairs of siblings, Jas and Vam, Taros and Yim, were born was no more. Their old home had been one of beauty, where they lived free from want. That is, until it was destroyed in the heat of conflict. Many who had dwelled there sought refuge beyond their dimension, but only these four found the realm illuminated by the light of God. The discovery of the light made their long and dangerous journey worthwhile. Their joy was unforgettable. The light they discovered was a body of immense energy that held the world together. It was Jas who dubbed it the Light of God. The Light of God shone grand and beautiful, like something out of a dream, vivid yet ineffable. All things imaginable came forth from the Light of God. The four refugees built themselves a palace around the Light of God. They purified their surroundings and filled the world with lush fauna. Through the power of the light, they could bend even the climate to their will. Thus, they built their new home, making it even more beautiful and vibrant than the one they'd lost. As the Light of God reconstructed their home, Jas and Vam were exhilarated.
Surely there's no need to copy our previous home exactly.
Vam paused from construction as he heard a soft voice.
Yim.
Vam laughed, perplexed by her change of heart.
You were the one who wanted to make it rain, just like home.
Vam fell silent before he could finish. He was glad enough to hear Yim's voice.
Don't you think it's odd? This place is not our old home. Why shouldn't we make a fresh start?
If you have concerns, tell Jas. Surely he'll listen to anything you ask.
Oh, why must I seek Jas's approval?
Vam had no response, save for a shrug and a sympathetic expression. Yim smiled at his awkward face.
No, never mind. We decided together. Jas found the light. Far be it from me to cause any more conflict.
Yim stood beside Vam and waved her hand across the sky. A magic shield spread out from Yim's hand in an arc, warding off the falling raindrops. Yim's shield magic slowly expanded to cover the two of them. Yim was well trained in such magic as a guardian warrior. She had used her barrier to protect her allies and old home from invasion. The Light of God gave the four inexhaustible energy that made anything possible. Theirs were the comforting winds and the rains that watered the world. Flames burned at their behest, and the land grew rich. A peaceful eternity was theirs to enjoy. But their new home differed from the old in one crucial way. The four of them were its only inhabitants. The Light of God also helped them see the true nature of their universe. They learned that there existed many realms, each layered on top of one another. Living in close proximity to the light, the four refugees studied each realm as if looking into a miniature garden.
How beautiful.
Yim pointed at the stars visible beyond the clouds. But peering out at their new world through Yim's sparkling magic shield, Vam thought it looked more beautiful than any distant star. Now, compared to the eternal cycle of birth and death among the stars, the conflict that had cost them their old world felt small and pathetic. At times, they felt it as stars born of the light were destroyed. They could hear the souls in perishing realms crying out. Stars are born, and they eventually die.
The four of us all took new bodies and lived together in a new world.
A new world?
A great reckoning ripped our old world apart. Only four of us escaped. We made it to that new world, ruled over by the Light of God.
What's the Light of God?
An energy source, beautiful and immense.
Why is he getting embarrassed? Okay.
Barrier! Eradicate.
Alright, so if we see any of the fire bombs from this area, we still need to identify those, or I can't think of what it's like actually called. Research them, analyze, multiple terms you could use.
Beam.
Decent hit. That'll do, just so I can get the damage up buff. Do need to try and get these squeakers out.
Electrical discharge.
Be gone. Be gone. Whoa. There.
Evaluating enemy.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Into the abyss.
I'll end this. Pierce him.
Beam. Electrical discharge.
You're toast.
Hit this bomb twice with an ability that he's resistant to, so I've hardly done any damage to him. It's probably not good. See if we can do this and do a significant amount of damage to him.
No need to worry.
Enough to finish him off, which is all I needed. Who the hell?
Engaging lightning attack.
Fantastic lightning. Although I did not hit the one in the back.
Beam.
Great.
Don't get much better than that for a slash either.
I'll handle that. Here's my target.
I think we can switch back to dark now.
Darkness, aid me.
There. Engaging lightning attack. Error detected.
We'll do this just to get the extra turn.
Pierce him.
We don't want to do dark.
Here's my target.
The resistance to physical also, so not much she can do that's that helpful anyways.
Into the abyss.
Nope.
Beam.
You're done.
There. Yeah.
Yes.
Like 20,000 gold. Or G, whatever.
Here's another one. More memories of my old world, each more vivid than the last.
Ours is a higher form of existence. Thus, it is our duty to guide all creation.
Jas, no! That's not for you to decide.
Yim shouted, storming into the laboratory.
Vam, please, stop him!
Jas had prepared to merge himself with the light in an attempt to become a true god himself. Now his plan was underway. An enormous system of tubes connected Jas to the light of God. Yim could only watch as a glimmering radiance she'd never seen before coursed through these tubes, flowing into him. But Jas's body was clearly too fragile to contain the light. He was visibly eroding from the inside. He glared at the light of God in contempt.
So, you would reject me?
Jas growled at the light of God. He pushed harder to merge himself with it, even as his body began to disintegrate.
Accept me! You need a controller. You need a guiding hand!
The light of God burned hotter and hotter until suddenly it released a wave of heat with a thunderous roar.
Jas, you're too proud.
Jas, engulfed by the light, was struck speechless by Yim's sudden words.
We're weak, Jas. We're immature and unfit to meddle with other worlds. If it weren't for the light, we wouldn't even be alive. That's how weak we are. Surely you understand that.
That is precisely why we need this power.
Suddenly, everything vanished into blackness. Only Jas's eyes shimmered in the dark. They burned with the unmistakable light of God.
Vam, stop him!
Yim pleaded over and over into the darkness, but Vam could only reply in a frail voice.
It is too late.
Jas cried out as the light of God unleashed another powerful burst of energy.
Yes, I can feel you becoming part of me.
A great fire began to burn inside his ruined body. He looked up towards the heavens and broke into hideous laughter. The light of God poured out from Jas in torrents, immolating everything around him. As Vam and Taros stood by in shock, Yim reached her hand into the flames, grasping for Jas.
Yim, no! Stay back!
Taros and Vam's cries of warning went unheeded. Yim moved towards Jas and the light of God. Unleashing all of the power her body could muster, Yim slowly moved forward, protected by her shield magic. She made her way through the flames and stopped below the light. She spread her arms to push her shield magic farther. Yim's shield cracked and grew thin as she stretched it wider, until finally it was large enough to engulf the light of God. She held the light above her in a contained oval, rounded like a galaxy. All its light and heat were trapped in a razor-thin membrane of magic. Yim alone stood against the light of God. Her shield magic creaked and convulsed, wrapped around the bursting energy of the light as if to soothe it. Neither Taros nor Vam dared to approach. The tubes connecting Jas to the light of God burned away at last. His limp body fell to the ground. At that exact moment, Yim's arms, which had held the light of God at bay, fell lifelessly to her sides.
No!
Stirred out of shock, Vam ran towards Yim. Yim mustered all the energy she had left and shoved the fallen Jas outside of her shield. She remained inside with the light of God. She gently took it into her arms and held it to her chest.
Yim, no!
Taros cried out to his sister. In an instant, Yim's shield shattered, and the light of God burst forth once more. Yim's body vanished as if she'd melted into the light. She was gone. In response to this final flash, a rumble sounded deep within the planet. A powerful blast of heat swept across the land. The light of God, finally unleashed, burned the new home the four had built to cinders in an instant. Then the light faded away into nothing.
Jas wanted nothing more than to become one with the light.
Man, Jas fucked up.
So he could become more like a god himself?
Right. But he failed. And his failure cost Yim her life. Sorry, Leo. I don't mean to dredge up any painful memories of your own loss.
It's fine. Don't worry about me. This is your story.
And Yim's. Why, Yim, why do I have to remember? What are you trying to tell me by making me relive your death?
Going down into the hole, right? What are you?
Flaming barrier. Attributes unclear.
Rock Rush.
This'll do it.
I was hoping that would kill him in one shot.
Evaluating enemy.
Into the abyss!
Got no mana on anyone, really. It's like he's... No, okay. I'm saying it's almost like he stops attacks going through, but not the case. Alright, cool. 4K still.
You're not done yet.
Appreciated.
Death sentence.
Some functions have been disabled.
4 turns till death, I assume? Yeah. Alright, he'll die before then.
Fascinating, I'd say.
Fighting those inside the dimension is gonna really suck. I don't know that I should keep the dimension on right now. Turn it off. I can't imagine having to deal with fighting all these in the dimension. That would suck so bad.
You're done.
Into the abyss.
What is this? Pierce him!
Come on. Attack.
Requesting a debug. Victory is ours.
Nowhere near a level up, jeez.
Deploying barrier.
Bring it on! There!
Darkness, aid me.
Why am I keep using... Yeah, switch to ice.
Electrical discharge.
Crap!
Yeah.
You're wide open!
Here's my target.
Fire. Requesting a debug.
There!
That was easy.
Getting a whole bunch of ethers, which is nice.
Activating defense system.
It seems we have to fight.
Pierce him!
Electrical discharge.
Here's my target.
How did that not hit him?
You got me.
Circuits damaged.
Come on. Gotta do something. Let's keep moving.
Damn it, there was an item over there. Son of a gun. Ugh.
Activating defenses. Eradicate.
I don't like this.
Engaging lightning attack.
No need to worry.
Circuits damaged.
How annoying.
Strike!
Engaging lightning attack.
Crap! Eat this!
I was half expecting them to have an attack that just like kills everyone that has death sentence on them, and they use it once the entire party has death sentence. So those two would have just like instant killed me. Elixir, was it worth it? I mean, probably, since that one boss fight we only survived because of an elixir against the machines not that long ago.
Deploying barrier.
Oh dear.
Time to strike!
Electrical discharge. Ow.
There's no way it doesn't.
Here's my
I was gonna
target.
say. No way it doesn't get all three of them.
How annoying.
Hammer it! Gotta do something.
Come on.
All's well that ends well.
I mean, this is where you farm the large ethers if you want them. Jeez.
Barrier.
No running from this.
Time to end this.
Just do ice.
Cold, isn't it?
Could not waste the mana and just hit both of them this way.
Requesting a debug.
Fascinating, I'd say.
Getting like no experience though. Let's get another ether up for everyone. No voice globe over there.
Barrier.
Here we go again. You're done.
Cloud of sleep.
Engaging lightning attack.
Hey, you woke me up. Good job.
You're done.
Electrical discharge.
Cold, isn't it? Let's go.
Gotta be one of the last ones. I have a feeling we're gonna have a boss.
Another voice crystal.
Resurrection, a forbidden deed.
I won't leave you like this. I won't let you give your life to protect us. I'll bring you back. I will. I swear it.
She has been gone for some time now. Her body is lost. Is it truly possible for her spirit to return?
Hold your tongue and watch. Our preparations are complete. Now, let us begin the resurrection.
The experiment seemed successful.
Yim!
Taros called to his sister.
Your name is Yim. I am Taros. I am your brother.
Yim? I am... Yim?
She answered in a hollow voice. After arduous experimentation, they had finally succeeded in resurrecting Yim. But though they managed to revive her body, her soul was lost, burned away by the light of God. Where Yim's heart had been, now yawned a void. Yim's companions stared at her in curiosity. She returned their gaze, but her eyes were missing the spark they once held. It was raining. In fact, it had rained without end since the light of God disappeared. Dark clouds shrouded the sky above the charred gray horizon. Vam and Taros followed Yim as she walked through the downpour. The three of them were soaked to the core, but if Yim noticed the rain or the others walking behind her, she paid them no regard.
Yim!
Taros called out to her, and at last she slowly turned around. Her vacant eyes wandered, unable to focus on Taros and Vam. Instead, they traced the remains of their destroyed palace, finding nothing.
What? What am I?
Yim muttered.
You are Yim. You're my sister, Yim.
But before Taros could continue, Yim spoke again.
No, I am not.
In the distance, thunder roared.
I am no longer Yim. I am nothing, but nothingness itself.
Stars collided and vanished from the sky above. Yim continued to walk through the rain.
Where are you going?
Vam asked, though deep down, he knew that there was no stopping her. Yim answered without turning around.
To the end.
Jas had also decided to hide his heart away where nobody could reach it. Vam knew his brother. He knew that Jas would not, could not, understand. Jas could never accept that Yim, having sacrificed herself to save them, was lost to the void. Taros looked up at the sky. Everything he loved was slipping through his fingers. He thought that the loss of their first home would steel him against such emptiness, but he was wrong. Nothing remained to comfort him, save for the rain that obscured and washed away his tears. But even the rain soon began to weaken. Eventually, the rain stopped, seemingly never to fall again.
Yim's resurrection looked like it went well enough. But inside her, deep down, nothing but a void remained. No soul to speak of.
No soul.
Aye.
This has to be the last one, right? There's literally nowhere else on the ship to go.
Another voice crystal.
Yim and Taros gained more and
So
more
much story.
speed as they zipped through the energy torrent. Aftershocks from the explosion of the light of God continued to ripple through the realm, occasionally manifesting as flares of energy. Yim and Taros now passed through one of those storms. Yim's shield magic enveloped the both of them like cocoons, protecting them from the flames.
Where are we going?
Taros asked his sister.
To the end.
Yim had never formed such cocoons with her magic before. Perhaps this was a new power, granted by the void that filled her. The cocoons moved them through space rapidly or slowly, depending on their passengers' emotions. Yim's cocoon continued to accelerate. Consumed by the void, her heart knew no fear. Below them, the ruins of the God Realm appeared to flow past at a tremendous speed.
Yim, please stop.
No, I shall reach the end.
Though Yim no longer knew fear, Taros was certainly afraid. No matter how hard he tried, he could not resist his survival instincts. His heart demanded that he slow down. Taros could make his cocoon go no faster. He could only watch as Yim's pushed onward, moving farther and farther away.
Yim!
Taros called out, but she was already moving too fast for his voice to reach her. Yim surpassed the speed of sound, then the speed of her own heart. Yim flew away, leaving everything behind her. No matter how desperately Taros tried to stop her, the fear in his heart held him back. He would never be able to catch up. Finally, Yim disappeared from his sight. At that very moment, Taros thought he heard his sister's voice, but the sounds she made were not words. They were the indescribable cries of a supernova being drawn into a black hole. Yim became the void and threw herself into nothingness. Long since past the speed of sound, she now surpassed the speed of light. Moving at the speed of impossibility itself, Yim disappeared. As he watched his sister leave him behind, Taros knew this realm could no longer be his home. He would disappear like Yim had, but in a different way. Sealing his painful memories inside a crystal ball, he then attempted to reincarnate himself, though he knew the procedure had only a minute chance of success. Their world was now left to the two who remained, Jas and Vam. As beings of a higher plane, they realized they could become gods of other realms. At some point, the rain began to fall once more. It fell softly and slowly, as if the universe wept for the untold sorrows that would soon occur.
With a void for a heart, Yim had forgotten the feeling of fear. And so she left. She went faster and faster until she was gone.
Gone where?
I may never know. But maybe these crystals are something she left behind. Formed from her last lingering thoughts of me, Jas, and Vam, so we can hear them.
That's not all I hear. Whatever that is, it sounds big.
It's coming from the first floor of the engine room. We'd better have a look.
Really? Ooh, easy fight.
Deploying barrier.
Let's kick some butt. Feel the flame.
Not lightning. Ooh, what do I do with them? Just area attack. All four of them. Good stuff.
I'll handle them. Gotta do something. There!
Victory is ours.
Tired of fighting these things.
Defenses targets confirmed.
Watch out, it's on!
Requesting a debug.
There! Come on!
Attacking.
All's well that ends well.
That's a big crystal.
That's it.
O Genesis, font of ideals, awaiting the struggle, being and unbeing, all shall vanish. All shall vanish. The great undoing, the void, immaterial.
It's all around us. If we're not careful, we'll get sucked in.
Something's coming.
It can't be. You're him. Him! It's me! I mean, Taros! It's no use. There's nothing in her but the void now.
Siniker, this is your little sister?
Yes. And no. She's no more than an empty shadow, cast by whatever's left of her spirit.
Are you really willing to fight her?
I am. This isn't Yim anymore. He's just a phantom void wearing my sister's shape. I'll beat that void back with my fists!
Deploying barrier.
Looks pretty tough.
All right. The home break. Blade break. Research. Okay. She has an elixir I can steal. There's no resistances, no immunities. 150,000 HP. Sweet.
What's going on?
Jesus, we're gonna be here forever.
Here you are.
Nice.
That was impressive. Got the elixir.
Do or die time.
Parameter boost.
It's a lot of enemies. And make sure we're hitting her.
Beam.
My options are very limited with his slash, though.
You're done.
Why does it feel like I'm doing no damage to these things also? They have a ton of HP.
Missed me. Feel the flame.
Beam. Barrier. Evaded. Whoa.
Okay, so focus is
Time for repairs.
killing those. Ow.
Error detected. Are you all right?
Back in the game.
phantoms produce more phantoms then? Which is the real one?
Do I even care right now? Yep, I sure do.
What is this?
Are you all right?
I don't know when to quit.
Stay back or you'll get burned. Solar flare!
Huh?
Him? It's no use.
Vinegar.
Yes, she's no you man. It's just to help beat that.
Deploying barrier. I can't predict its patterns.
Let's see. Smash 'em!
Activating defense system.
Nice.
Do or die time.
Sweet.
Bury me in the sand sea.
Defense up and barrier and reduce the damage by like 200 or something. Nothing.
Let's do this.
I don't know when to quit.
Forgot I have heal all now.
Thanks.
Okay. What are we doing here?
You're toast.
Take that.
Electrical discharge. Yes.
You're done.
Ineffective. Yes.
Miss me. There.
Able to kill 2.
Restoring. Routine maintenance.
Not done yet.
I hope I was useful.
Hope this helps.
Restoration successful.
By the sand sea. So phantoms produce more. Which is the real one?
Calm down.
Requesting a debug.
Great.
Routine maintenance.
I don't know when to quit.
Let's do this.
Thanks.
I hope I was useful.
I'm dried up.
What am I supposed to do here?
Great. Great.
Hope this helps. Restoration successful.
Still afloat?
Appreciated.
What's going on?
Some functions have been disabled.
For real?
Electrical discharge. Operating at half capacity.
Hit the wrong one, take a ton of damage. Going back to checkpoint. He's gonna need MP up bad. I cannot warp. I feel like I almost have to just sit here and farm, which is just the worst. And not content that I want to put, like, you're gonna have like 2 videos of me just farming because it's gonna take so long.
Let's do this.
That's probably something I'll end up doing offline. I can't believe it locks you in this area. That's just terrible kind of design. Because you have no idea what you're going into here. It doesn't tell you, like, it doesn't give a warning like the other places where it's like level 44 or something like that. Now I'm in here and I'm way too low a level. Saved without thinking about it, so now I can't get out.
Victory is ours.
Okay. I am going to stop this episode here. We're 2 hours in anyway, so it's definitely time to stop. I just was wanting to wrap this up, but it's definitely not going to happen. I'm going to think about what I want to do, and possibly if I think like the only outcome is I need to farm up like multiple levels to get through this, then we're going to do that, and I'll probably just skip. The next episode will be after that farming happens. But anyways, I thank everyone for watching this episode of the playthrough of Fantasian Neo Dimension. I hope everyone's enjoying. If you are, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.